What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Toy Punks. My name is Jordan, and this is episode number 19. We have, for the music, the NESkimos, for the beginning half. I can't believe we got this thing. We got it for you, and we wanted to do this unboxing sooner, but unfortunately, it took a little longer than expected. But we really hope you guys enjoy the video, so sit back and check it out. Toy Punks, oi. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Toy Punks. Toy, P-U-N-K-S, Punks. And look what we got today. We got an SNES Classic. We did it. We managed to get one. It was kind of a really crazy night. We went out at midnight to 3 or 4 different Walmarts and had no luck finding one. People were waiting since 3 p.m., waiting till midnight just to get one, so we couldn't get one around our area. So we foolishly decided to go to Target and probably got there maybe at like 12:30, 1 o'clock. No one was there. We ended up seeing a couple of our buddies later on that showed up, so we decided, you know what, let's just stay, have fun. We made a night of it. We camped out, and we wanted to get you guys this video Friday, but because the plan was to get it at midnight, but you know, just by the time we filmed this and then edit it, it took a little bit of time, and I actually ended up having to go. After spending all night up, I ended up having to go Friday to a wedding at 3 p.m. So congratulations, actually, to Pat, Ray, and Katie. It was an awesome wedding. I had a great time. But so we're gonna hopefully get this video out Sunday, maybe Monday, but I'm really hoping Sunday. So let's kind of go over this thing. We got the box real quick. It's pretty sweet. It's exact same size, and I'll show you guys later, as the NES Classic. Really nice box, just small, simple. You know, you have the classics with the SNES controller right there. You've got a picture of the console right here. We have here promoting the never released Star Fox 2, which is included with the, I believe there's 22 games, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on the console. Here's a couple more games. We got Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, F-Zero, Super Mario Kart, Zelda, Link to the Past, and the retro kind of logo here, original logo. We got a T for teen, that pretty much does that. The side, we got the Super NES Classic controller. It says, play classic Super Nintendo Entertainment System games the way they were meant to be played on a full-size original SNES or Super NES controller. Just plug it in and you're ready to go. Includes all of the original features plus controller pad for quick control and movement, A, B, X, and Y buttons for rapid fire action, special L and R shoulder buttons, and select and start for menu selection and pausing the game. Then you have this in different languages right here. So the back kind of shows some more just kind of screenshots of all these different games right here, and we have a list of the games right here. We got Contra 3, Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, Final Fantasy 3, F-Zero, Kirby's Dream Course, Kirby Superstar, Mega Man X, Secret of Mana, Star Fox, Street Fighter 2, Super Castlevania, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out, The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Yoshi's Island, Star Fox 2. So how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I believe that's 21 games. That's what you get. Now we have a little description here. Super NES console. It's a super retro blast from the past with the return of all-time fan favorite Super Nintendo Entertainment System. This mini-sized Super NES Classic Edition system is packed with over 20 pre-installed classic Super Nintendo Entertainment System games from the 90s, fully loaded and ready to play using original style Super NES Classic controllers. So that's kind of it. So I'm going to open this up real quick, and then we'll kind of show you some gameplay. We don't have the box thing to do direct video to the from the console TV to the computer. We do not have that capability, so we're gonna unfortunately have to record my TV here, which I apologize about that, but hopefully in the future we can get that little box thing, and we can have some better quality video footage for you guys. I also am going to bust out the NES Classic, maybe do a little comparison and show you kind of what you get for the price point. The price point on this thing was $80. I think it was like 84 or something with tax. And and I believe the NES Classic was $60. So let's just get to it. We're not going to do a fast forward unboxing. We're going to just do a straight up unboxing right now because there's not much to unbox. So let's do it. Toy Punks. Alright, so no tape or nothing for this thing. So really, for those people that are trying to keep one box, there's no really kind of point because you could just technically put it back in there without breaking any seal, which is kind of crazy. There's no seal whatsoever. So I guess you could just, yeah, put it back in the box and it'd technically be new in box. No one would really know, which is kind of shady, but there we go. Slide this thing out. Alright, so we got, looks like to be a little manual. Information. Ah, what? Check this out. This is pretty sweet. Poster. That's pretty awesome. I wish I can get this in the frame a little better. I'll put a picture of this on there. And then you have your basic information on the back, but that's kind of cool. You have a poster with all the different games on it. That's a nice little feature right there. So we got some more warning information here. Got power supply box, basic power supply box that got some Nintendo branding on that there, and this is just powered by a USB cord, I believe. So got that. Get some controllers, 2 controllers this time, and these controllers are awesome, man. Straight up original, nothing's changed on this controller. I believe they did lengthen the cords on it, the controller cords, as opposed to the NES Classic. That was kind of an issue with that one. And I'll grab one of those controllers and we'll see how much longer these are. So you get the 2 controllers side by side here. Obviously another controller here. Alright, let's get to the actual console. So look how crazy tiny this thing is. Fits right inside of the palm of my hand. Super small. Power and reset buttons flip just like the original one, kind of. This one obviously just flips back. This one on off. You got your HDMI input right here. Your micro USB input right there, middle, right here. Obviously this doesn't open, it's just for show. And then I believe the controller ports, this pops off right here, and then you can plug the controllers in there. So these aren't functioning, obviously, controller, they're just kind of there for show. This is kind of cool. Feel like this is a little bit of a flimsy plastic here, so I'd be careful with that because I feel like that could easily break off right there. So that's pretty much that for the console. Pretty sweet though. Got your model number and all that information right there on the bottom. That's pretty much that. This dummy eject right here, because obviously no cartridges will fit in that. Still pretty cool though. You guys can see it's got the branding of Nintendo right there. Very tiny right here. We have on off thing right there, and yeah, that's it. We also have the USB cord and an HDMI cord as well. Alright, so here are both of the consoles side by side together. You guys can see these boxes are pretty much identical. They're pretty much the same size. Both are the same kind of style on the top there. Exact same size though.
Kind of hard to get them both in the frame here, but you guys can see pretty much the exact same size. As far as comparison to the sizes of the consoles themselves, pretty similar in the size. Obviously they're different shape, they're not the same console, so they're not going to be exactly the same. So that's that. Now let's get to the overall length of this. Now you can see here, I can't pull it out all the way, but you can see that this is relatively short. These are supposed to be a little bit longer, which that was a big complaint with the NES Classic, was the how short these cords are. And you know, they could have done a wireless cord, but I know you'd get some lag there. There's supposed to be virtually no lag with these. Wow, so yeah, these are a lot, not a lot longer, but decently longer. So yeah, those are them both side by side. With this, you know, I do have the cable extenders and they seem to work fine. I'll probably still use the cable extenders with this as well, because I still don't think this is going to be quite long enough for this, but I think it will work out pretty good. I'm super excited to play this thing, so let's do it.
So this is the first time I turned this thing on. I haven't even checked it out yet, so let's do it. Let's power it on. Alright, so it looks like we got some language settings. Alright, so it's pretty much it's really similar to the NES setup, NES Classic setup. We got the main menu here showing all the different games. So this is kind of a cool little feature. It's on the NES as well, is that you can actually, when you reset the game, you can suspend a point list, so you can kind of basically save it at any point, and then, you know, the big kind of flaw, I would say though, overall, is just like the NES Classic, there's no button on the controller or way to controller to access this menu. So you have to get up and actually physically hit the reset button to get to this menu. And you know, when you do that, you can go right back into that game by hitting the select. It kind of saves it, and you can go back to where you're at, but you have to physically push this button, which is kind of a pain. So up here we have display options, so you can have this kind of filter, 4.3 or pixel perfect. And on here you can basically have different kind of background settings, which is cool, because I don't think they have that for the NES. I don't remember. That's pretty cool. So let's do this crazy kind of galaxy look here. Options. Classic demo screen burn-in reduction. So you have these settings here, not really much. Language, legal notices, manuals. So it looks like you kind of have to use the QR code to access that. So let's check out a game. We're not going to go through every game, obviously, but let's check out Star Fox 2, since this is an unreleased game. Oh, clear stage 1 in Star Fox to unlock it. So it looks like we won't be checking that out today, guys. Sorry about that. Maybe we'll do a follow-up video. So let's just do Super Mario World. So you guys can see on the side, that was basically kind of what I was showing you. I can do different sides because I picked the pixel perfect mode. So we're not going to go through this whole game, but I'll show you guys kind of now physically how I'm going to hit this reset button here. And it brings you kind of back there. And if you go to down here to this, it will go back. You can save this here. You'll save that. And I could click that, and I'm right back at that game. So that's an awesome feature. But you should be able to access this menu with something to do with your controller. You know, some way to do it from your controller, because clearly that's just kind of a pain to get up every time. So if you guys want to check out, we can go back to the display here. Let's do this old school kind of filter. Let's check that out. Let's do a different background on the sides. Let's do some classic curtains since we're doing Mario. Alright, go back to Super Mario World. Video ran out, so we're gonna go to a new game here, so you guys can see the effect. So guys can see, kind of has like an old school, like an older TV kind of look to it. Gives it kind of more blockier, grainier look, I guess. So yeah. So now let's go back, hit reset on the console itself. I want to save this here, press and hold Y. It'll replace that other data, or if I wanted to, I could have saved it in these other data slots. Another, I think, different feature here, like I said, it's been a little bit since I played the NES Classic, but it looks like you can rewind and go back. It's showing a button for X to rewind. So it looks like you can go back to, if I wanted to go to this, I hit start. I guess I just end up right back there. So that could be kind of a cool feature for playing longer games, in case you mess up and want to do a different option, or you're beating a boss and you die, you want to rewind it real quick. So that's a nice little feature. Now let's go back, reset it. Let's check out a different display option. Here. Go for the 4.3, and let's do a different background. Let's check this one out. I believe this one changes colors. One of them I know changes colors. So we'll go back. Let's do Contra 3. So yeah, the background, I think kind of, the sidebars there kind of adjust to which game you're playing. I believe they change colors. So yeah, it looks awesome. I think personally I'm going to stick with the Pixel Perfect mode. Let's go back here again. We'll switch the display back to Pixel Perfect. I'm going to keep this background for now, these sidebar backgrounds. Well, you know what, let's change it up, why not? Let's do this wood grain here. do this. Go back. Now, if I'm on a different game here, it looks like I could just hit B and just go right into that. Save this and click that, and I'm right here. So I don't have to fumble around and go through all the games and whatnot. Alright guys, so that about does it. I think I pretty much hit all the different features on there. There's not too much more. This is going to be a blast. I'm really excited to play this and go through some of these games. So overall, I'd say, the SNES is a sweet little system, It'd be nice. You can bring it over to your friend's house. It's got a whole bunch of games and just great features that I really do enjoy. I mean, you do have some negative features like getting to that menu screen, it's really just kind of a pain hitting that reset button over and over and over. And also, you obviously can't get any more games. You're stuck with the 21 games. That's all you got. So that's kind of a bummer. But other than that, I think it looks cool. I mean, it's awesome that you can save and you can go back and rewind. And there's a lot of cool little features. The games that are on there are pretty awesome so far. Also want to give a shout out to the NESkimos, the NESkimos, however you want to say it. They're awesome. They do a lot of covers of NES games and SNES games. So you can check them out on Spotify, Facebook, SoundCloud. Check them out. They're awesome. So once again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. We're Toy Punks. Give us a subscribe. Give us a like up on Facebook. And if you guys got any questions or you guys want us to do any specific unboxings or reviews, let us know in the comments. Just let us know. Send us a message on Facebook or email. Once again, we are Toy Punks. Oi.